Hello, everybody. David Schuster here. One of the most cantankerous Republicans in the U.S. House is Virginia Foxx. And the 82-year-old from North Carolina just proved her crankiness again. Foxx was chairing a House Rules Committee marking up government funding passed by the Senate when this happened.
Ms. Ansari, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Welcome back from your 8 weeks of taxpayer-funded vacation. It's good to see you, and I hope
I'm going to interrupt you.
Republicans
I'm going to interrupt you, please. I am sick and tired of hearing you all say we had an 8-week vacation.
That's exactly what happened.
I worked every day. I don't know about you, but I don't want to hear another soul
We all worked
say that.
every single day, and that's exactly what happened with Speaker Mike Johnson.
You're recognized.
Amidst the crosstalk and Fox's rage, Congresswoman Yassamin Ansari of Arizona did not back down. In fact, Ansari doubled down on pummeling Foxx and the GOP.
I hope that you all enjoyed yourselves while American families looked at their letters from their health insurance companies, terrified that their insurance premiums were going to double or triple while the House was out of session for 53 days. That is unacceptable, Madam Chair. Now, we are back here to vote on a terrible partisan spending bill that will deepen a healthcare crisis that you did create.
Foxx this time did not interrupt or flip out. Perhaps she realized that Congresswoman Ansari was younger, smarter, and would likely win this fight, further humiliating Foxx. Still, when the Democrats finished their opening statements and it was Fox's turn to speak again, Foxx was clearly flustered.
I yield back.
I do not have. I'll delay my questioning. Mr. McGovern, you're recognized.
Yes, Congressman, you have to turn on the microphone. Congressman Jim McGovern of Massachusetts, the ranking Democrat on the committee, delivered his own jab at Foxx and the Republicans.
Welcome back.
Hello, ranking member.
Long time no see. I hardly recognize you guys. Where the hell have you been? It's good to see you back on back in the Capitol building. We've been looking everywhere for you guys. I mean, seriously, we were worried. We actually started handing out missing person posters. Nobody has seen you for 8 weeks. But hey, I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that you survived your nice 2-month paid vacation while Democrats stayed in Washington to try to end this shutdown.
During Virginia Foxx's opening statement, whether it was because she was rusty or a bit unsure of things, Foxx read from a piece of paper.
The amount of wild rhetoric we've heard from Democrats ever since they shut the government down is astounding. They have bent over backwards and contorted themselves to such a degree that they've deluded themselves into believing that they're somehow doing right.
Well, anytime the word deluded or delusion gets mentioned on Capitol Hill, there's usually a connection to Virginia Foxx. Another word that gets mentioned with Foxx is nastiness. When House Speaker Mike Johnson was sworn in, Virginia Foxx stood next to him as a reporter asked about Johnson's efforts to block the 2020 presidential election.
Johnson, you helped lead the efforts to overturn the 2020 election results. Will you
A short time later, Foxx proved that what goes around often comes around.
North Carolina seek recognition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Pursuant to House Resolution 906, I call up Bill H.R. 5.
Will suspend.
On the House floor, Foxx went silent.
Does the gentlewoman have a general leave request?
She had to be told by a staffer what to say.
Consent that all members may have 5.
I ask unanimous consent that all members have 5 days to revise and extend their remarks.
More recently, Foxx gave remarks and took up time on the House floor complaining about federal regulations of commercial freezers and refrigerators. She was put in her place by Democrat Joe Neguse. Watch.
I spend time every weekend talking to the people in my district, and you know what they complain about the most? Unnecessary rules and regulations. I met today with folks from the home building industry. They can document that 25% of the rules related to home building are unnecessary and drive up the cost of doing business for homes. And we need new homes everywhere. My colleagues are they're trying to make it look like what we're doing is frivolous. Mr. Speaker, this is far from frivolous.
Look, just to be clear, I'm not trying to make their legislation on commercial freezers look frivolous. It is frivolous. The American people understand that. They get it. Now, I don't, maybe there are a lot of people in the chairwoman's district buying commercial freezers. Again, I can assure you, not the top priority of the people that I represent in northern Colorado and in western Colorado. Far from it. Now, I must say, I did hear with interest, Chairwoman referenced visiting with her constituents. And I would just simply say, my understanding was that the chairwoman doesn't do town halls. I think she recently said in an interview that she doesn't do town halls because they're an opportunity for constituents to yell at their congressperson.
Well, first of all, Trey, I always tell people if they want me to have a town hall, please come to my office and sit down and talk with me. I'm happy to answer your questions and talk with you personally. I don't do town halls because I think it's just an opportunity for people to yell at their member of Congress.
Because, of course, Virginia Foxx never yells.
I asked for the gentleman's words to be taken down. I am not a hypocrite.
With all due respect, ma'am, you are.
Gentleman will suspend.
Madam Speaker,
Gentleman will suspend.
I asked that the gentleman's words be taken down.
To be fair to Virginia Foxx, her North Carolina constituents keep reelecting her. Foxx has represented North Carolina's 5th congressional district for 20 years. However, with her erratic, contentious, and oftentimes batty behavior, Foxx has increasingly become the example cited in debates about congressional term limits and possibly even age limits. Then again, given the relaxed schedule in the U.S. House, including the recent 8-week paid vacation courtesy of Speaker Johnson, arguments about the work being too arduous and tiring don't make a lot of sense. So lawmakers of every age keep going. And Virginia Foxx keeps proving she's one of the most outspoken and controversial members of Congress. Thankfully, there are Democrats, including Yassamin Ansari, who are not afraid to challenge Foxx to her face.
I am sick and tired of hearing you all say we had an 8-week vacation.
That's exactly what happened.
I worked every day. I don't know about you.
By the way, a conservative cable news host spewing Donald Trump talking points recently got busted by her own on-screen graphic.
Gas prices are now negative under this administration, almost to the $3 mark.
No, gas prices are not negative and gas prices are not way down as Trump claims. They have dropped over the past year by 1 cent, 1 penny, as the graphic showed. Check out that video at the link below. It generated a lot of comments on YouTube. One of the most popular is from Mr. Dan, who wrote, "You can't fix stupid." Indeed. I look forward to reading your comments about Republican Congresswoman Virginia Foxx having her nastiness come back to bite her. I'm David Schuster. Thanks for joining us.